So this is the third floor of the Wildwood Sanitarium. First built in the 1900 and in 1903. It was purchased by two doctors, and this is actually the bed I was sleeping on. We got Nick sleeping in there. We got the Dow wide awake right here. And yeah, we realize not every bit of footage or every, between the two videos, not everything was shown. So we'd do a video recording and actually give you a tour of the place. We got Mr. Skeleton just kind of hanging out, doing his thing. Old Dr. Tools, cool looking hat. Honestly, it's actually a pretty nice place here. Even though we actually didn't do like an actual paranormal investigation, I could see why people would come here and check it out. Walking around alone is a little spooky, but pretty cool. Now, when we shot the scene, we actually had I was in this room with the demon, but yeah, pretty cool little spot. And something that never made it into any of our recordings was this right here, an old lift they used to send food up to the patients. Oh. Yeah, and where the chimney used to be. That leads to the attic, but we were told it's best not to open that door. So we're gonna leave that door shut. Yeah, that's basically the third floor. Oh, fire extinguisher. So down here this building was also used as an apartment building, and so there was a second entrance over here, but before it was an apartment building. This will actually take you right into the first floor downstairs. The nurses and doctors used to use that entryway to help get around the building. Now we find ourselves on the second floor with a sleeping brat over there. This is the infamous doll room. Pretty spooky. It's a large collection of dolls. In the opening shot of the investigation video, we had the demon up in this window, and when I was trying to get, see how it would look, I accidentally kicked this thing, and it'll actually sing to you. Need chessboard, my water. They got all sorts of cool little knickknacks. The seance room. These things are fun. This room is the library. And this room in here actually belonged to a kid who drowned in a lake nearby. And a lot of times when people stay here, they'll leave a little toy as a gift for the kid. So. And down these stairs we actually have we got a rask right there.
Running into stone. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, dog?
Not much. You're moving a lot faster than I am.
There it is.
That's funny. I just showed it.
And
right.
Naturally.
Oh.
Looking for a laugh? Watch Stone and Rask. Oh, yeah. Pretty cool. The scariest part of the entire house is if somebody drops a load in the bathroom. Spooky.
No. The scariest part is the fact that there's no bidet.
Oh, yeah.
That is creepy.
You gotta wipe like a commoner.
Yeah, that's the scariest part about the bathroom.
And it wouldn't be a tour if I didn't show you guys the gift shop. So in the gift shop room, you can actually buy stuff. And it's really convenient. Almost everything has a price tag on it. And you just cash app them right there. They got necklaces, tarot cards. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Friends tarot cards. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hat, shirts. The haunted bookshelf. This is where things get a little terrifying because we got a demon on the bed. But yeah, so we were told this mirror actually fell when people were trying to do a ghost investigation. They were out on the front porch there, and the mirror just. Oh. Cool little bench. And here we got the common area, the piano, and that's actually the piano we played on for Stone and Rask Go to a Haunted House. So honestly, it is a really cool place. And they even offer free bracelets, which I think we're all wearing them in the videos. But yeah, pretty cool. And then you see some of the places you can eat at nearby. The refrigerator is pretty cool because it really is a old-fashioned refrigerator. And you got the kitchen. Which I'm gonna have to go on a wild assumption and say that is not for us to go out there. And it wouldn't be a tour if I didn't take you into the basement, which really was used as a bathhouse. Little baby shoes here. You know, some more knickknacks up there. And I can appreciate all the little knickknacks they have throughout the house. Yeah, it's, like I say, it was definitely a lot of fun. That table was a really cool thing that I did not know was going to be here. So it was a pleasant surprise. Bathtub, chairs, More chairs. We'll push that chair in. And another thing that was really cool that I didn't know about till we got here, that takes you back to the room we came down in, was that there was 2 entrances to the basement. I thought that that made filming a lot nicer, especially when the demon is, you know, chasing the last 2 survivors outside. Because ultimately the goal was to get them in the basement. And with the 2 ways to get into the basement, it made it really easy to pull that off. And now we're back on the 2nd floor with the Ouija board and the old typewriter. And the scariest thing is we found a rask again.
Dude, that is pretty scary. I think finding stone again is pretty scary too.
Oh, it's wild.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to this room. I think this is the last room for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish where I started.
Okay, me too.
So now we're going back up to the 3rd floor. You know, the house was actually going to get condemned, and then the people who bought it have been fixing it up and saved the house from a terrible, you know, demise. But we are officially back where we started. Hope you enjoyed.